Hello everyone, here's a quick introduction to exponents. Imagine I ask you to multiply the number 2 by itself 5 times. Here's how that's written. But that's a lot to write every time. Luckily, mathematicians came up with a much shorter way to show repeated multiplication. It's called an exponent, and today you'll learn exactly how it works. Now, what exactly is an exponent? We can write 2 to the power of 5. The base, in this situation, would be equal to 2, while the exponent would be equal to 5. The large number, when writing, is called the base, while the bigger number, or the smaller number, is called the exponent. So in this situation, the 5 is the exponent and the 2 is the base, because the 2 is bigger than the 5. Now imagine we have written 2 to the power of 5. What exactly does this mean? As we said before, the base in this situation is equal to 2, while the exponent is equal to 5. When doing exponents, we must multiply the base to itself the amount of times the exponent says. So here, the base is 2, so we must multiply 2 5 times. This entire expression can be written as 2 to the power of 5, making it an exponent. What if it was reversed? What if it was 5 to the power of 2? This would be read as 5 squared, and in this situation, the base would be 5, and the exponent would be 2. This means that we must multiply 5 by itself 2 times. So 5 times 5 would be equal to this expression. Now let's look at a bit of terminology. When any number is put to the second exponent, it means that that number is squared. In this situation, we would say that x is squared. Now, if any number was put to the exponent of 3, we would say that it's cubed. So in this case, x is cubed. So x squared means x with an exponent of 2, and x cubed means x with an exponent of 3. Now, what if x has an exponent of 4? We don't say that x is quadded, or whatever that would be. We say that x is to the 4th. And any number after that, we say x is to the nth. So if it was x to the 20th, we would say that x is raised to the 20th power. And that's how you say exponents. Make sure to keep in mind that when we have 4 to the power of 3, or 4 cubed, we don't do 4 times 3. Instead, we do 4 times itself 3 times. So this would be incorrect, and then this would be correct. Solve a few simple problems. First, let's do 2 to the power of 3. Now, the base in this situation would be 2, and the exponent would be 3. This means that we multiply 2 to itself 3 times. 2 times 2 times 2. These are equivalent expressions. What does this equal? 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is equal to 8. So 2 to the power of 3 would be equal to 8. Today we learned that exponents are a shortcut for repeated multiplication. The base is the number you're multiplying, and the exponent tells you how many times to multiply it by itself. Understanding exponents is an important step in algebra because you'll see them in everything from scientific notation to geometry and even computer science. In the next lesson, we'll explore special exponent rules that make solving bigger problems much easier.